Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
Hell yeah, you are my cuz. What's going on, guys? My name's Joe.
And today we have a follow-up review, I guess you can say, more like an updated review from Beards Dignified. Now, just a real little bit about the company. This is actually one of our first loves. We've been close with and we've worked with Grant from Beards Dignified for a long time. As you caught that, the owner's name, of course, is Grant. Grant is out of Kansas City.
Right. Yeah. And, I find it kind of funny that we're willing to do a review after the Browns, who we are diehard fans of, just lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. So I guess this is our way of, paying a bet, against Grant on exactly who would win. So, we'll go ahead and move forward with this review despite our heartbreak. But anyways, you guys, if you have not done so, please check and make sure you've hit that subscribe button and make sure that you have hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. A thumbs up would also be greatly appreciated, but hang tight after this intro and we will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So we are going to be covering 6 different scents for you today. What we want to do is talk about some of these scents that Grant has actually had for a little while now, scents that we have really grown to like and really feel like that they should be in more people's beards. So we are going to highlight that, plus one of his newest releases that we actually launched on our stream a couple months back, but we have not had a chance to fully review yet. Before we go ahead and dive into those scents, just some quick updates in regards to what's going on Beards Dignified. Grant and his company is known for his massive 2-ounce bottles of oil, which he still has, that will run you for $21. However, he has decided to go ahead and offer a 1-ounce bottle, which is what the bottles look like right over here. And these will run you at a whopping $13. So very fair prices on both of those bottle sizes. And then the only other change that he made was he originally did have grapeseed oil in his formula, which he then switched over to Metafoam. That is another exciting change. Grapeseed, as you guys know and has been talked about, is an ingredient that does a lot of good things, but it doesn't necessarily last a while and have a good shelf life. Metafoam will produce a lot of the same type benefits, and it will last longer on your shelf, making the product a little bit more profitable and better to use. So those are just the quick updates on that. Kyle, did you have any opinions on those?
No, I just want to say I think the prices are really fair, in my opinion, under the market average. Of course, we do have our code Dignified Cousins 15, which will save you an additional 15%. So, I mean, you really can't beat it for what you're getting.
Right. All right, so let's dive right into these scents. Like we mentioned, we have 6 of them, so we do want to move a little quick on those. And the first one that we're going to talk about is a scent that is called the KC Shuffle, and that is what that guy looks like over there. Okay, and this is going to be a black currant cognac scent. And let me go ahead and give this a little whiff here. Yeah. So this is a unique scent. Right off the bat, it has a little, it has a little citrus to it because there is actually tart orange in there as well. It definitely is tart. And then the black currant cognac kind of adds like a little spice factor to it. It's a tough one to really explain. I really think the citrus does come out. It adds a good freshness to it. But that black currant, adds a little spice, adds a little, kind of a little bit of musk to it to make it a pretty unique scent. I would probably rank this on the bottom half of the scents that we're going to cover. Not necessarily like a scent for me, but there is a unique factor to it.
Yeah, KC Shuffle, I feel like, is relatively well known. when it comes to Beards Dignified. It's a good scent, like Joe said. I mean, he pretty much nailed it on the head. It's spicy, it's tart, it's very unique. If you're looking for something different, I would say this is right up your alley. But I agree, he's got a lot of great scents, which is obviously why we're doing this video. This one probably isn't my favorite out of there, but like I said, it is definitely something that's unique.
Cool. All right. So the next one that we're going to cover is Gentleman. I know my light is actually a little bright there, but that's what that looks like there. And as you can see, the bottles and the labels, a lot of them look really similar to one another, aside from maybe different color schemes on the labels, but he keeps it pretty consistent. And for this one, this is going to be pretty much like your typical workday business type cologne scent, in my opinion. What it is vanilla, bourbon, and sandalwood. And when you put those three together, this is like I would say your generic starting cologne type scent. So like this is like a scent that I feel like I've smelled before from companies who kind of just wanted to get like a starter cologne there. And I mean, it's not a bad scent at all. There's just not a lot of complexity to it when you think of like a type of scent like that. What did you think?
Yeah, so bourbon and sandalwood aren't my favorite. I thought this one was really well done, though. I agree. This is kind of a cologne-y, manly type of scent. It's definitely not something out of the realm. It's a very safe scent. It's a very pleasant, manly scent. Like I said, it's very safe. So if you're looking for something that you're kind of nervous about not liking, I would say this is a very safe scent.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And the next one is J Monster. And this is a scent that we have heard talked about quite a bit within the community. At least a lot of times when we have Grant on one of our streams, usually a couple of people have something to say about this scent in a positive manner. And this is going to be a Burberry scent. And this is just very crisp, very clean. This is the best way to describe it. You can maybe identify, I don't think it's a little bit of a cologne, but it's more on that crisp, clean, really fresh side of a cologne, not a musk or something that is really dark, just something that really just makes you feel fresh.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Very crisp, very clean scent, but it's different. It's not like that powdery, soapy type of scent. It's very different as far as that goes, but definitely crisp and clean, like you said. And I've heard it as well. A lot of people say they really like J Monster.
Mm. All right. Now, this is a scent that every time I have talked about Beards Dignified, especially on stream, I have considered probably his most underrated scent, and that is going to be Pioneer. And as you can see, I have this in the 2-ounce bottle. So for those of you who have never seen a Beards Dignified review, you can see how big, this bottle is, especially when you compare it to the 1 ounce. And again, you're getting 2 ounces, a mammoth bottle filled to the top for only $21. You definitely can't beat it. But I get it. Sometimes 2 ounces is just a little too much if you're like us who collects a lot of different types of oils. But this one is going to be a birchwood oud, frankincense, myrrh, and lemon. Now, right off the bat, you really get that birchwood oud, which adds that nice musky woodiness to it. And I really love that the lemon is not hidden at all. It adds a really unique freshness to it. And then, of course, with the frankincense, you kind of get that kind of floral, hippie-ish, type feel to it. And I just really think all of these blend together. I think this is a very nice, unique outdoor type scent. And I really, really like it. I love the way that the birchwood oud is used in that.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think this one's underrated. I think Pioneer is really nice. I'm trying to think, and off the top of my head, I don't know if I've seen a straight lemon oud type of scent before, and I wasn't sure how that would blend together, but it's really nice. I mean, it's really pleasant. It almost feels like you want to turn to a citrus cologne, but it's different. It's more manly and musky than just that. But I love Pioneer.
Okay. All right. And this next one, man, is a scent that I know when you first got this, you had messaged me right away and said, "Hey, did you smell this one?" And this
Yeah.
is a scent that I have really grown to love, and it has shot up the rankings in regards to my favorite Beards Dignified scent. And that is going to be none other than Brewmaster. And this one is a roasted oatmeal stout. And it is just exactly what the description is. So just imagine just a nice oatmeal stout, oatmeal beer, type scent. I love these kind of scents for like a lazy Sunday morning. When I really don't have much going on, it is super relaxing. It is just super chill, and it kind of just puts me in a nice, calm mood there. And it's a scent that just really pops uniquely into your nostril, and it hangs around all day, but it really just adds a nice, relaxing feel to your day for sure. Absolutely love this scent.
Yeah, this one might be the most underrated in my book in the beard game. If not, it's one of the most underrated. This one's probably my favorite Beards Dignified scent. It's very warm. It's very comforting. That oatmeal is just so nice. It reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like waking up in like a calm log cabin, like really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And someone's making oatmeal and coffee. And it's not a coffee scent. It's more of an oatmeal scent, but just that breakfast morning type of feel. But it's really, well, like I said, really warm, really welcoming. And like I really think it's underrated. I'm hoping this video changes that, because I know a lot of people would like it, but I don't think I've ever really even heard of it until it was sent to me, which I would love to change, because it is a fantastic scent.
Yeah, very good. All right, and the last one that we're going to cover is one of his newest scents, and a scent that we released a couple months back, and that is none other than the Esplanado. And that is what that guy looks like over there. All right. Now, this is going to be a tobacco vanilla scent, pipe tobacco, and cardamom. And this is a very good, pipe tobacco type scent, which, me and Kyle are pretty much on board that we're just kind of 50-50 when it comes to tobacco scents. But this is one that is very well executed. One thing that I really think me and Kyle have really grown and really learned to do is separate products that are, not made well compared to like scents that we just normally don't like. This is normally a profile that we wouldn't go to, but we know that this is something that is made absolutely well. So for guys who are into that pipe tobacco, tobacco vanilla type scents, this is definitely one that you're going to want to pick up. There's a good, nice, warm, creamy type factor to it when you have the vanilla, and then that tobacco just has that earthiness to it, and then with it being pipe, the tobacco is gonna be a little bit more pronounced in it. So
yeah, no, I agree. I actually really like this one. I'm not a huge tobacco fan, like Joe said, but this one's really done well. I feel like all the scent profiles really come out in it, but it's definitely a true tobacco scent. That cherry adds a little bit of sweetness, which I really like. It kind of doesn't remind me of like cutting open a cigar and putting your nose to the tobacco, which I appreciate because it's really not my type of profile. But I do enjoy it. I've worn this one a few times already, and for a tobacco scent, like I said, I really like it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, that is currently what is going on with Beards Dignified. So between this video and the couple others that we've done, we have pretty much now covered just about everything that Grant has to offer. I know after talking with him, I know he is looking to revamp certain things, certain details that we cannot share quite yet, but definitely things that we are excited to see where Grant goes with it. But other than that, Kyle, you got any final words?
Yeah, I just, you've heard me say this before, and for people who haven't heard of them, people who haven't tried Beard Dignified yet, it's absolutely one of my favorite companies with one of the best owners in the game. Just really top-notch products. Grant puts a lot of work into this, and when you try the products, you can really see that. So, if you haven't tried them, if you haven't tried a scent, highly recommend them. I love that Grant went to the 1 ounce oils. 2s are great, but they're just so big. Yeah. And this 1 ounce oil for $13 plus 15% off, you just can't go wrong. So that's kind of my endorsement there. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, that is all the time that we have for you today. As always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.